me pass.
Me so on hospital, my car so on.
In me high uncle sunlight. Oh, hospital. A brand new technology about. And it be a baby. What's up with the key? No one's later. Technology about one thing. The dog pump.
Yes. With DocPam, you can meet your physician online via a video call for medical advice. With DocPam, you can chat via text, vocal, and even send images to your specialist in order to get medical advice. With DocPam, you can get advice from the best specialists from anywhere in the world in seconds. Go to your Play Store, App Store, and download your DocPam today.
DocPam convenience. Wow, Pomodin and Diane.
DocPam the Fufrabo, DocPam. Yes, get the opportunities for Fraba. Who bet me no health professional at Chatia. Unjia she. Doctor in your palm. JA apps from Kwa. And more Quenya. No, Doctor Chatty will phone so. Bisan wa Pomodin one seminar. Abra. Unjia she. Would the answer be download DocPam and will phone so. Download DocPam for free. We so no one chatting with a doctor for free. Google Play Store and App Store. Ne download DocPam. DocPam. Apomodin ne tawon sem no. Kayo e shake akra on.
And now on Radio Culture, GH #1 Reggae Dancehall online radio. Are you ready to hear this? Yeah, this is Fred Dread. Kente word, sound, and power. Constantly in tune with Radio Culture Ghana. Click on the link and link.
Radio Culture.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yvonne Chaka, and I'm so proud to be Goodwill Ambassador of the Pan-African Heritage World Museum. It is time for the world to learn from the missing pages of Africa's history, art, culture, and indigenous knowledge. Join Africa to exhibit and curate her rich herbal plant farms, her historic places of African kingdoms, her beautifully sculptured park of heroes and heroines, Pan-Africa's hidden innovators and inventors, all in one 10-acre space of the Pan-African Heritage City in Ghana, Winneba Junction, 45 kilometers west of Accra. Visit our website. Let's together build a new humanity through walls of the Pan-African Heritage World Museum.
I say, Heritage Radio Culture, your #1 internet radio station. Me say badding, up to the time.
Mama Africa, me love you. Yeah. Ghana, we need you. Yeah. Well, I'm Yasa Safari, the cryptic warrior, live from Jamaica, representing for Radio Culture, GH Reggae Dancehall. The very best of the best, no gaitis.
Life is like an hour round, but it's full of turn. Life no promise tomorrow. Work hard on your way.
1212 Radio Culture. Is that time right about now?
And it's full of ups and downs. What goes around?
Yes, indeed. We have on the line right now the man at the moment.
Sometimes you climb and jump, but don't give it up.
Now, boss, I swear, you know what I'm talking about already.
Ups and downs. What goes around?
Jahwyz. Jahwyz. Jahwyz.
Climb and jump, but don't give it up. I have been charging up.
The other time when I showed Jahwyz tune on Facebook, some people say I'm crazy. So the way they'll go all ballistic that day. No apology. You know what? When I'm excited about something, I am excited about something. And I am excited about Jahwyz. Big up instructor man called Milana. Forever music, one away, stay put.
Ups and downs, what goes around will surely come back around.
Yes, you heard that music, but right now we're about to dig deeper, go more in depth, and find out the man behind that voice, and find out more about him, his musical journey. The Rankin family, big up your structure, quick, see Rankin. One away, my brother.
When the wicked they must string them go and I rock and be forgive by the job. You know only you I put my chance. The reason I found the swift but for work you
Playing right now, Life is a Journey from the man called Jahwyz. Let's sample this one too.
to this revolution, manipulation and pollution. The people know yourself. To this revolution, manipulation and pollution.
Personal favorite, this one.
I have a dream and the dream come like a
Rally Run, him call it.
that children, rally run your town. Have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children are run. Jah say night come, we come up, lift this people to this jungle sunshine. First then by then, so I do that trouble and the work is ever coming. That's a fuck never bubble. Sometimes you feel people out there goes by. I have to stay alive. I don't have no other choice than to live a better life. And when you're good vibes, I hope you feel alright. My sister, you my dream. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision. I saw that children, run that town. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children, run. Show them bando. I pity for my people.
Call that one Rally Run. Sample this one to call this one My Race, Jahwyz.
All the days of my life, Jah, you be my light and my strength. All my needs and wants you provide. Thank you. Give thanks for the rising sun on my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got to fight and hold on to my faith. Never bow no time, no day. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. All my life I praise the most high. Cause I know Jah, know Jah. Like pressure me a bus by the country. I know the reggae that go melt like was. For on the job, the search for me still like going cross. You are my rock, you are my fortress, my comforter. I run the back of line down, you are my buckler. Jah not left me, him always there beside me. Me wonder why the wicked one go down. I want me myself. No, thanks for the rising sun from my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got to fight and hold on to my faith. Never bow no time, no day. Cause I
No Jah, no Jah.
all my life I praise the most high. Cause I
This is when he did his thing on the Where the Money rhythm.
pressure me.
Also a personal favorite. I never stop playing this car. This music here, why I say.
The most high, and day after day, I lift up my voice and praise you. Now go put the man on the woman above you.
All right, enough said. Let's go on the line and speak with the man at the moment right about now. Jahwyz, what you say, my youth?
Yes, sir. The ranking family there, you know. But there, first of all, most we give thanks for the breath of life. You see?
Every
And
time.
to the most high, that gives us the strength and courage to carry on. You
Every
see?
time. Before the interview even starts, somebody said I should ask you a question. So I'll ask you that before I even start asking my own question. Somebody said I should ask you, why you so bad?
Why me too bad?
Yeah.
Me not too bad, you know. Me not too bad. Good, you know.
You're good. Yeah, good. I mean, bad in a good way.
Good.
You know how that thing go?
Yeah. A Jah works.
Every time.
Jah works.
Every time. We're about to find out more about that though, because it's not by accident, you know, through the works of the Rankin family. And you know, it's not something that happened by accident. It's something that I believe built up from your youth days, you know, from your association with your own father, Kwesi Rankin, you know, and all of that. But I won't tell the story. I would let you tell the story. Let's start. Who is Jahwyz? Tell us about yourself.
Yes. You know, Jahwyz is a firebrand, conscious, energetic performer in the reggae and dancehall scene. You know, a versatile artist to add on. You know,
Yeah, man.
coming from the lineage of a Heto family in the Volta region, Ghana. But currently, Jahwyz reside in Accra, the capital city. You see, and Jahwyz is one of them artists we love to glorify the Most High and His creation in most of my songs. Yeah, man. And I now left the Most High, no time, no day. And my music is purely a reflection of, you know, the challenges I go through in this life journey and things I see around me. So basically, I is an inspiration and a self-awakened youth to the youth there, man. That is who Jahwyz is, you know, a conscious and a messenger, you know, in this time, you know.
True that. So, tell us about your association with music. How did it all start for you? How did your musical journey start?
You know, Jah beloved, a great question that, you know. Like I said initially, you know, from the challenges I see around. And all this inspiration is given by the Most High, though.
True.
You know, the creator of the universe, you know.
True.
As a man must be ready to pick up the mantle and walk and talk like, you know, Christ in flesh and be ready for any crucifixion. You see?
Yeah,
so we're
man.
not afraid to talk the truth, man. Yeah, man. So we try every means possible to, vibrate on a higher frequency to get in tune with nature, you know, and Mother Earth, and be thankful for the elements that sustain life, you know, like the water, air, and, you know, fire and tin, you know.
Yeah,
so
man.
as a youth, you know, growing up, you know, from the foundation, you know, of the Ranking crew, you know, my father, Kwesi Ranking, was the founder of the Ranking crew.
Yes.
You know, so, yeah, man, with the likes and the legends, them, you know. So I pick up the vibes from there, you know, from age 7. From age 7, I started doing this thing, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. So, you know, all in day in, day out, you know, my dad always play reggae music, and you can't go wrong that, because all of my siblings and everybody I play reggae music. Our house is full of reggae and thing, you know. So, you know, all this inspiration I see and I hear most of the songs them, and, you know, I just pick up from there, and, you know, up to now, you know, I just do the reggae thing, and, you know.
So you mentioned the Ranking crew. Tell us about the Ranking crew. I personally know a lot about the Ranking crew, but I think that the Ranking crew is one of the chapters of Ghana's reggae music journey that has to be highlighted. Tell us about the Ranking crew.
Yes, I. Growing up, you know, like many years back, you know, Chris Rankin, the founder of the Ranking crew, was a sound man, an event organizer, a ragamuffin, a radio presenter as well, you know.
Yeah.
Who once had a big bass song from Jamaica, and it named Thunderbolt Sound.
Thunderbolt.
Yeah, sound system. And Kwesi Ranking and the Ranking crew contributed a lot into this reggae business in Ghana.
Yes.
You know, with the likes of our very own legends like Yogi Doggy, Madfish, JD, Ras Tonto, Ras Kunta, Ras Judah from the Octodus band, and Moki Jatabe, you know.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, man. So fast forward, you know, when we start see these people around, and at a point, you know, I watch my dad rehearse, you know, and then at age 7, you know, I was eager to hold the microphone, you know. That is what my dad told me at age 7. I was eager to hold a microphone. So
7 years.
My dad passed the microphone. Yeah, man. My dad passed the microphone on to me. And, you know, guess what, Jah beloved? And the first thing that come out of my mouth was fire pan rum. Fire pan rum. At age 7.
Whoa! You start bonfire pan pump already at age 7. Mad that.
At age 7. At age 7. And my dad said, I repeated that line continuously on the right key. On the right key. And that was the only line that come out of my mouth. 4 times I repeat that line, you know. And then time Yogi Doggy was around. So my dad said, yo, Yogi Doggy scream out and say, yo, Jahwyz. Yo, question, you know, today, you see this youth here, me are calling Jahwyz. So that is where the name Jahwyz, you know, came
I
into
see.
existence. You see, so wherever you found yourself, Yogi Doggy, we say big up on your chest because you give me that name, Jahwyz,
Nice.
you know.
Nice.
You see, so fast forward, you know, as my daddy traveled out of Babylon and go in a Babylon thing, but you know, I must keep the legacy and thing, you know, because it was the ranking crew back then. So, you know what I mean, me picking up and continuing the legacy because of my siblings and, you know, down to my mother and everybody will support the thing start from my family, the foundation. You know, my sisters, anytime me I go in a show, they must follow me up and I say, yo, me not do this a crew again, you know. Me I do it a family
thing,
so,
yes.
Yeah, my family thing. So here comes the ranking family. But we not forget the foundation and the root of the team, which is the ranking crew.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
But yeah, on my journey, I changed it as a family.
Same.
You know what I mean? You see it? Yeah, man.
Same.
So I saw it go, you know what I mean?
Same. So you come from a musical family, no question about that. You know, music was already in the family. All right. So at what point, from age 7, you start bonfire and pop already? At what point did you really like write a song and do like a full thing? At what point?
I thought, yeah, man. At age 14, I have my first song recorded in my own daddy's studio. You know, my daddy used to hold a studio in a yard, so yeah, I recorded my first song in a yard. You know, at age 14. You know, going down the lane. The first time I booked in a studio was, I think I was around 17, 18 years when I had my first song, Congo Natty Dread. You know? Yeah. That was when I started doing professional, you know what I mean? But from 14, I used to record in a yard. I used to have my own studio. I used to record myself and do things, but to book in a studio and do a work with a producer and engineer, you know, was my first song, Congo Natty Dread, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So which studio was this? Which studio was this?
The studio, Bibiba Studios, you know, with Papa Chris, you know, but the engineer then was Tiray, you know, Tiray recorded that song, you know, yeah.
Nice.
But then I have few songs too, which is My Life, and then Jah Guide, you know, I have a few songs too, but you know, to come out and make, I mean, the reggae fraternity accept me, you know, was with the Congo Natty Dread, you know, because it was a whole fire, you know what I mean? You know, everybody gravitated to the song and, you know, without no promotion until, but when the song fling in a dance, everybody go mad. You know, because them I wonder, oh, a little youth like you, you know, I mean, like 17, 18 years and you are just a fling fire.
And just
like,
mash it down like so.
You don't see it, you don't see it.
Wow.
Yeah, man. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So you is an artist who has caught the attention of many people outside of Ghana, right? You had a stint with Lalibela music, and then now you're doing something completely different. But before we get to that, I would like to know about your musical journey within Ghana. After your dad, Kwesi Rankin, left the shores of Ghana, what was the music thing like for you?
Yeah, man. I was still doing what me have to do as an artist, you know. I never get weary, I never get lazy or anything, you know. Even though I phone daddy from time to time, you know, the inspiration and everything still going on. But I have to pick up and stand up as a man now and do my thing. Because then time there, man, my dad used to give me songs to, sing and, you know, write songs for me to sing, you know, with Gladiators and War on the Maters, and, you know, Sata and them thing there.
Yeah, man.
You know, so I started picking up on my own thing, started writing my own music now instead of doing the covers and thing, you know. But all this thing was the foundation to build me, you know, because I got to a point in time, when I realized that, okay, so this thing that my daddy was showing me was just the root and foundation I could build up and to write my own songs. So, you know what I mean? Man, really appreciateful, you know?
Nice.
So, yeah, man. So on the journey, I met one man called JB. You know, JB was one of my daddy's bonafide brethren, you know, and he saw the talent. You know, I got introduced to him by one man called Chuku Ire. But, you know, same way he was my dad bonafide brethren. So we met, it came down a yard, and then we met, we talk. He wanted me to give him a freestyle, and I did that, and he was like, wow, this youth bad. So, all right, let's go in our studio. So I recorded for how long with JB. I recorded My Life, which Prince Dovlo shot the video for us. So when you go on YouTube, My Life, I think it was 9 or 8 years ago. Yeah, so yeah, man, My Life. I recorded Obapa, and then down to Sensimania with JB, you know. But JB was a man where, how would I put it? He was very genuine and, you know, clean-hearted, and he just saw the talent and wanted to help build, you know. So at a point where Lalibela come in, you know, and say, yo, Jahwyz, you know, one man can't do this. One man can't do this. You know, the talent you have is bigger than what, you know what I mean, I can carry it. So if these people you think say, yo, them can put you on a different height, just go forward. And then up to now, this man still inspire me and call me and give me all the necessary nitty-gritty me need to carry on, you see? So me go down with Lalibela, and then we work some of the tunes, then we record enough songs with Lalibela, and, you know, and Shamo was the CEO of the Lalibela Entertainment, and, you know, Shamo is one virgin we're good in the art, and, you know, he's clean and, you know, positive, and he also saw the talent and wanted to push the thing up. One push it up. So yeah, man, we're deep on the journey, you know. Shamo was able to, put Jahwyz on a different height, you know. You know, it showed the name Jahwyz to another level. And you know what I mean, we had a couple of shows here and there, you know. We played the Kochoko Festival with Black Rasta, and then that show was massive, you know. That show was, you know, a whole lot of things, you know. Works was going on, and, you know, along the line, you know, 1 and 2, you know what I mean. So you know, the roads started crumbling with the guns, and you know, but you know, we're not still stuck. We're still moving. We're still moving. So we had one man in Austria called Milan.
Yeah.
Milan.
Another one production.
Another one production. So one man, Jahwyz,
Jababzi.
So we had a reading. Yeah, we had a reading, and then you know Javi had the link, and then this forwarded me the reading, and then I had my first song on the reading, which is Rally Round, and then man, when you know another one hear the song, him go mad, him go crazy. But you know, to get the facts right, another one production. I'm not under another one production. Another one production is part of the Ranking family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not into any contract with another one. Another one is part of the Ranking family. He also help building the team because he also see the future and see the vision. And
one solid brother that.
Yes,
all right. So you did record a tune called Rally Round with another one production. Yeah. That is one of my personal favorite. Let's give the audience a taste of the track. Here is Rally Round. Black people know yourself. Judicial revolution, manipulation and pollution. Black people know yourself. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children rally run that town. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children run. Just said I come to the jungle sunshine. First day long day. You can't do that to me. I don't know because that song is like the one that I don't believe. Sometimes people now see they go by. I have to say your life. I do have no one that time to sleep. And when you're I hope you feel alright. My sister in my bedroom, name is Sango. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children running from the child. I have a dream and the dream come like a vision to me. I saw that children running from the child. Show them band, I pity of my people who na love. Easy. I pity for my people who na easy. This like a family, I gathering. There is no one run point, but rather love and on the run. Job children, I settle down. We are do some reasoning, big building, kingdom, all inside. We must live in a one another and defend the human race with an article love. But man, this man get nothing but flush. Man should have one. Love this junior man. Listen. Anyways, let's go back and talk to the man Jahwyz. Yo, listen, that track bad. First of all, I don't know any track that you boss which is not bad. You know what I mean? Like every track I've heard from you is like blazing hot fire. But there's some tracks that just speak to me personally. And this is one of those tracks, the Rally Round track there. It's wicked. Let me ask you, Jahwyz, how do you write your music? Like, what's the process? How do you write your music?
Jah beloved, you know what I mean? First of all, you know, like I said initially, you know what I mean? We just have to give thanks. You know, we just have to give thanks and vibrate on a higher frequency, you know, get in tune. I mean, with nature, you know what I mean? And then one thing we must honor our prophets and, you know, our ancestors before us, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because I and I is a vessel of the Most High. So, you know, I always try to keep it clean, you know, in order to tap into energies that will bring
Your music just shows good upbringing. If you ask me, your music is a tribute to the upbringing that you had. You know, every time I say this, I was having a reason with a virgin. That virgin, I told you I had a surprise for you, so I won't mention his name right now. But you know, I was thinking about this virgin with yeah, man, yeah, well, I'm saying he's gonna come on the show. Don't worry, you know. But yeah, still, you know, I was thinking about this virgin, and I was like, when I hear Jahwyz music, it just tells me that the man Kwesi Rankin did a good job of bringing the youth up. You understand? Because he didn't just give you a musical foundation; he also gave you a spiritual foundation, if you want. When I hear your music, it's very mature lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Seriously. All right. So now we will be talking about your latest cut, which made people say that I'm crazy. You know, so it's the type of craziness that I embrace fully. You know, because when it comes to good reggae music, no apology whatsoever, none. But anyways, we'll be talking about that in a second. But before that, you also did an appearance on the Where the Money Rhythm, right? Like when Cormancy Music came up with a concept for the Where the Money Rhythm and selected some top-ranking Ghanaian artists to be on that rhythm. You were one of those.
Yeah.
And you know what? If you haven't heard it before, I'm telling you now. All the DJs that were playing that tune, that was their favorite. Like we did a survey of all the DJs that we gave the rhythm to, over 30 tracks. Your track was by far the DJ's favorite. Tell us about that project.
Yeah, man. With that project, I wrote that song with my daddy. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, nice. Man. So, all right. So I just do a handy phone recording and send it, and then say, "Yo, Jahwyz, do it this way. Take this lyrics out. Put in this one, put in that, take this one out," and back and forth. And then, you know what I mean, the tune was done. So I just go in the studio and just, you know what I mean, voice it out. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I see the reactions on Facebook, you know, with King Bash and, you know, Black Sand, and, you know,
King Legacy, another man there.
Man. You know, man. They all gravitate to the song.
Yes.
Wicked.
Yes.
And even my projects, them love it. Right?
We got some really good feedback from that. You understand?
Yeah, man.
Yes. And we'll be going to your latest cut, like I said. But let's also give the audience a feel of that track too. I think we'll be doing injustice if we don't do that. People, here is My Race from Jahwyz.
All the days of my life, Jah, you be my light and my strength. All my needs and wants you provide. Thank you. Give thanks for the rising sun on my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got to fight and hold on to my faith. Never bow no time, no day. Cause I know Jah. All my life I praise the Most High. Cause I know Jah. Like pressure me a bust pipe.
Country.
I know the reggae that come out like was. They on the job, they search for me still like wine cross. You are my rock, you are my fortress, my comforter. I run the back of line down, you are my buckler. Jah not left me, him always there beside me. Me wonder why the wicked one go down. I want me when I want me myself. No, yeah, thanks with the rising sun on my face. Like an athlete, I'm running my race. I got to fight and hold on to my faith. I never bow no time no day. Cause I know Jah. All my life I praise the Most High. Cause I know Jah. Like pressure me a bust by. Cause I know Jah. All my life I praise the Most High. And day after day I lift up my voice and praise you. Now go put a man and a woman above you. If I every day. And to you I pray. Your love is genuine, so real and true. We know my time so trouble when nobody there you fell. But I you vindicates me. This a story of a tale. So many nights we go without a meal. Only John knows. But still I have to give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks. Oh yes, I have to give thanks, give thanks. Give thanks and praises all the days of my life. Jah, you be my light and my strength. All my needs and wants you provide. Thank you. All the days of my life. Jah, you be my light and my strength. All my needs and wants you provide. Thank you. Give thanks to the rising sun from my face like an athlete.
Sandy calls my race, man called Jahwyz. Yo, listen, man.
I never found a time now there, cause I know Jah.
All right, let's go back. Let's go back and talk to the man.
I can all around it, but the fool of turn. Life the promise tomorrow. Work hard and you will get to. Life is a journey, all it full of ups and downs. What goes around will surely come back around. Life is a journey, sometimes you climb on.
Yes, indeed. Yes. All right. We're now switching over to talk about your latest cut, Jahwyz. That song, what can I say? But before we do that, let's bring in a man called Forever Music. Straight from Jamaica, straight from Jam Down. Blessed love, fire.
Blessed love. Where's he?
Yes.
Big up.
Yeah, man.
Big up Forever Music. Big up Shane.
Shane here.
Yeah, man. Shane, what is the association with Jahwyz? Forever Music, straight out of Jamaica, and Jahwyz, Ghana's biggest, baddest dancehall expert right now. What is the association? Tatui.
First, this will come as a surprise, but first, I say big up Jahwyz. First time I talk to Jahwyz.
Oh, look at that.
First time. First contact, you know? Yeah, but the connection make through Milan. You know what I mean? Milan actually. I work with an artist called Earthshimmer on the Forever Music label, and he actually did a song and another one rhythm, Let the Music Play. On the same beat that the first Jahwyz song that he played. They say your favorite song.
Yeah.
Earthshimmer on that rhythm with a song called Let the Music Play. And I got associated with Milan through an artist named Naphtali.
Naphtali Rose.
Milan managed Naphtali. So because I had to record Earthshimmer song for Milan, that is how we get contact with Milan. And from them, and then, all a nice energy with Milan. So Milan always introduced me to artists, and Jahwyz is not the first. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Introduced me to several artists, but for me personally, it's not the how would I say, it's not how big the artist is, it's how talented.
True.
And we hear a lot of sounds, we hear a lot of artists, and it's not the name, it's just the sound. And the Sly, I work with Sly and Robbie for years. I remember Sly tell me one day that it is not about how great the talent is, it's always about a sound. Because reggae is not perfect. So once a sound catches your ears, you're obedient to it.
Deep.
Hearing Jahwyz song for the first time, it never need much, you know. So I tell Milan, you can voice it properly, and then we'll take it from there.
Nice. Which song was this? Which was the first song? Which was the first Jahwyz song you heard? Which song made you feel gravitated to him like so?
I'm telling you the demo for this new song.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the time I heard the demo and I said, yeah, man, make him record it and sing it because it's nice. But what happened when I was working on the song, I work on the song at Star Trail Studio, you know? Garnet Silk and Anthony B originally. And I remember when Bobo, from Star Trail Records coming at the studio and him hear Jahwyz on a mix and him is like, Anthony B sound like Anthony B 90s. Yeah, okay. And when you get that one, B sound like early 90s, man. So like it's get back in time groove.
Yeah.
And we laugh because, you know, everybody coming in the room is the same effect. And I say, B look like him and get back in time groove. The DJ look like him down back in time groove, man. Nobody want to plan the car and then start there. It's like a sound name and give back on the energy there.
Yeah.
And we allow him to talk until we tell him, son of B. So we are telling about the man who produced Anthony B for years and got it still. Everton Blender. He don't even know it wasn't Anthony.
He didn't know it wasn't his own artist.
And he loved this kind of, you know, everybody coming in the same effect. But as we say, if I hear it, we never need a second opinion. No, say, a good music, because being in the studio with Sly and Robbie for 11 years, that kind of take a toll on you, know?
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Like you just hear the talent and gravitate to it right away.
Nice. Nice.
But Jahwyz, big tune, big song. Same, give thanks.
Jahwyz, how do you feel working with Forever Music? You know, said Jamaica is the mecca of reggae music, right? I feel them thing, no question, you know? And Fiway is just like a planquet type thing, you know? So, yeah. So to be accepted by a top producer like Forever Music must get you very excited. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, man, I feel grateful, you know, because, yeah, man, the mission is to get the music out there, and you know, like the Jamaicans are the originators of the thing.
Yeah.
And for an artist like me from Ghana to be accepted by big bad producers like Shane and Comrade and you know them top producers in Jamaica, that should tell you that yo, Jahwyz, you must keep up with the works. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You can't stray. You must up the game and because this is what I want to do and I want to make Ghana proud and I put in my life and you know my blood and sweat into this.
Yes.
And you know for this years over this years and you know what I mean the music thing is catching a level where it's been accepted by you know big people like Shane and you know the rest of them big legends then you know what I mean I don't have to give up on this journey because you know yeah man I want to raise the flag of Ghana higher.
Yep, put Ghana on the map.
Yeah, man.
No question.
Yeah, man.
So Jahwyz, let's address what Shane said a short while ago. You really sound like Anthony B. And not just Anthony. No, listen, man. Listen, seriously. And not just Anthony B. That other track there, Rally Round. You sound like Buju Banton on that track too. It's the big elephant in the room. It's got some negative sides and it's got some positive side. When I did your intro, when I introduced your song on Facebook, I got so many comments. You know how Facebook choose the relevant ones. Some of them I couldn't even read because there was like a whole bunch. You know, people really reacted to that song. But some of the things that people were saying is that you sound a lot like Anthony B. Do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? How do you feel about that?
You see, Jahwyz, just like what Big Shane say right now. You see, Jahwyz, we have great voices in the reggae music where no need for dead.
Yeah.
You know, coming down to our prophet Bob Marley. You see how the Marleys are carrying on tremendously. Voices like Gregory Isaacs, you know, Jimmy Cliff, Gimmick Sick, Gladiators, Kiel Putan, big up Sizzla, big up Anthony, big up Luciano Bushman, you know, Rich's Pipes, Chokista, Peter Tosh,
Turbulence.
You know, Beres Armand, Bojo Bantan, Terror Fabulous. And you see Eric Downhouse in you know, then big legend. We the younger generation, we need to follow these steps because these are great musicians. We can't lose this voice. You know what I mean? We have to carry on.
On the topic of the sound, let me address something with the sound.
Go through.
It's not necessarily a negative thing, because here what happened. We'll mix up, we'll call some names. Bunny General, Lieutenant Spitchy. Joseph Hill, aka Culture.
Yes, Culture.
Burning Spear.
Bonafide Brethren.
Burning Spear. I'll call another name again. Lucian and Bushman. Yeah. All of these artists have one thing in common. They all sound alike.
Yeah.
Burning Spear and Joseph Hill sound alike. People hard to differentiate them sometimes. When you listen to music deep, you hear them different.
Peter Touch and Lucky Dube.
Peter Touch and Lucky Dube. Bunny General and Stitchy sound alike. You know what I mean? And the same thing go for the same Luciana and I look at even Rashilo. Rashilo will sing a Garnet Silk and you can't know the difference.
So you think it's a good thing?
It depends on how you look at it. Because the music is something where we need to live on, and I think that is what Jahwyz is trying to say.
Yeah.
The music is something we need to keep. This
Continuity. The continuity must be there.
Yes. The music with potency, it needs to continue to live.
So
I mean?
Yeah, true. So Jahwyz, let me ask you. Go through.
Sounding like Anthony B. I hear Jahwyz sing song and sound like Jahwyz.
That's what I was about to say, because he doesn't just sound like one artist. He sound like so many different artists. I just mentioned Buju also, right? So
that does show the acceptance of good music.
Yes, and I think it also shows versatility. The man versatile. Not true.
It is subconscious so much. It's soaking him that he might expel when did I soaking. And nothing really wrong with that. Because the same artist who I mentioned, which is my artist, Earthtremor, people say him sound like Peter Morgan, then them say him sound like Capitan, then them say him sound like so much people too. And I think it's about versatility. It is about versatility. You don't have a monotone. You don't have a monotone and you don't sound like, okay, me hear him and every time me hear a song.
Same thing. True that. But Jahwyz, let me ask you. Yeah. So let me ask you though, Jahwyz. So do you intentionally try to sound like these artists?
No. Like Shane said, it's versatility, It's an inborn thing, It's an inborn thing, and spiritually, we try to connect, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I saw it go, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I don't fuss nothing. This is an inborn thing, and versatility, you see.
Interesting. Now, Jahwyz, I did tell you that I had a surprise for you, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready for your surprise?
Yeah, man, sure.
Okay. You know this man called Rastanto.
Yeah.
You did mention Rastanto earlier in the interview.
Yeah, Rastanto. Yeah,
Tanto is joining us right now from Sweden. He's on the line right now. Blessed love, Rastanto.
Yeah, man, Jaman. Good to hear, man. I tune into the interview and I listen everything,
Nice. Jahwyz, did I succeed in surprising you? Because you did mention Tanto earlier in the interview. You never knew that the man was going to come on, right? Same thing the man told me yesterday. He said he never heard from you from the last time he saw you was a little youth. Probably from the time he was born in fire and the Pope at the time there. Tanto. Yes. And that's why he's here. Tanto, tell me about Jahwyz. You saw Jahwyz growing up. You saw him developing into an artist. Even though after some time, you tell us about Jahwyz.
Yo, Jahwyz. Me no wonder the youth tell like that, Trust me, me no wonder the man became what it is, Because, me and Jahwyz's father go way back,
Yes.
Jahwyz's father is like a brother me never having.
Mm.
And yeah, man. And you know, in the 90s to the 2000s, you know, actually, me did leave with the wife's father, you know, for almost about in a period of 5 years, and Jahwyz, you know, and I tell you know, in the ranking crew that time there, from morning to evening, I build songs. If we not play song, I be a DJ, you know, singing, playing music every day and night. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I mean, the whole house is more like a music house, me I tell you.
Mm.
And them youth here, you know, run around with the Jahwyz. You know what? Me remember 1 or 2 times, you know, in pick up the microphone and do a two. That time, me I think you know, around 9, 10 that way. Then, you know, if you can remember, you know, true, you know, because a ranking crew about 8 singers, you know.
Mm.
Huge difference where everybody come, you just put up the plate and microphone there and run that sound back to back. You know, after a while, you know, just, you know, through the movement and the works and things, so make me travel a little bit, and after that, you know, we just left GA in a while. So me never hear from the matter. You know, once in a while, I hear Jahwyz. So one time, the father sent me the music in Facebook. Me say, yo, man, hear me, I hear them youth here. How do that?
He said, are you youth that?
He said, you know, that time, I call him Nettie. You know, I put it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He said, I said, I said, what a play come like that for? All these works we put on all these years. You know, me used to worry about the youth them, you know. We used to worry about them time there because every day sound. From Sunday to Sunday, every day sound in the house. From we wake up, nothing. 5 in the morning to go down to
sundown.
12 in the night. A big old sound are playing in the house there. You know,
so Tanto.
The sound box we pick up. So yo, God bless, man. We give thanks. We're proud of you, Jahwyz. We're proud of you. You know. We're proud of you, man.
Yes.
We're proud of it.
Yes.
Yeah. Me I touch Ghana soon, and me I come sit down with you and we hang up and read, you know, and catch up back. You know what I mean? Yeah, my son, you know, you make me get goosebumps, you know. Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know,
you are like a son me never have because me see you from your baby, I grew up, you know what I mean? And that kind of love me out for you, you know.
Yeah, man.
I try to put the music aside and everything. Naturally, you may feel like you're my son. Everything, you know what I mean? And that kind relationship we have because me see you from your baby till, you know what I mean? Pick up until you pick up microphone like a joke.
I'm getting goosebumps right now, man. I'm getting goosebumps right now. You know what's special about this interview? Yoko Gary Tatale, you know that thing, yeah, man. But you know what? I'm getting goosebumps right now. You know why? Because this interview has connected Jahwyz with the producer of the music of his latest cut to speak for the first time, right? Big Shane, out of Jamaica. And it's also connected you with your godfather, let me call him that, Rastanto, who you haven't spoken with in over 10 years. I think I succeeded in surprising you, Jahwyz. We give thanks. But let's talk about that song. Let's talk about the latest track. Big Shane has told us, you know, enough about it already. And people know the song already. When we put it on Facebook, it has, like I said, so many views, so many comments. People are already gravitating heavily towards that track. But for those who haven't caught a whiff of it yet, let's show them this one called The Coming of Jah.
Jahwyz worthy to be praised. Come up so never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way. Give thanks for the sunshine. Give thanks for the rain. Your children never fought. Jahwyz coming our way. Give thanks for the sunshine. And to him I man pray. Jahwyz gonna take us through the storm. And only him shall guide me home. For too long we are each up in a room. Jah children tired and come home. Jah come for free from this Babylon cage. Pushing off the axe, wine with the Eden door. The dragon and the eagle and the bird get stir. Open the over stand, never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way. Give thanks for the sunshine. Give thanks for the road. Jah children never fought. Jahwyz coming our way. Give thanks for the sunshine. And to him I man pray. For we can land what we can go Jah. In a Jah kingdom and yes so we belong. Judgment full time Babylon was for the captive. When a vigilant soldier facing OCI, the earth's rightful ruler. And we will be forever loving Jah. And we will be forever loving Jah.
Yes, indeed, The Coming of Jah. Big bad sound. Yo, listen, man. Quality production.
Life is a journey, all it full of
Up full, spiritual, decent lyrics.
come back around us.
Matured and dexterous.
Sometimes you climb on top.
We're still here with Jahwyz. And we also have on the line Big Shane from Forever Music up at Jamaica. And also Rastonto from Sweden. This is a continental thing, you know. We have everywhere in the world represented right now. Well, apologies, Asia and Australia. Next time you get your chance. But right now, yes, man of the moment, Jahwyz. Big Shane, let me ask you, before we wrap up. So, what do you see as the future of this brilliant, talented youth? You are a pro in the business, right? You are in Jamaica. You are in the heart of the business. What do you see as the future for Jahwyz?
Great things, man. As in himself, with the motivation and everything that is happening, all he needs to do is just not give up. Because he has everything. The versatility is there, the delivery is there, the clarity is there, the energy is there, performance, everything. He just need to continue. Do what he have to do. Put in more work, perform more, make social media know him more.
Mm-hmm.
As long as him do that, him have the qualities that are ready for reach where he want to reach.
Nice. Nice.
The future is great. The future look great. The future look great. And as I say, what we need to understand about music, on an engineer and production level, it is a pleasing thing if you can work with an artist and it don't give you a lot of problems. Because some of the big acts, some of the very big acts, is we actually turn the songs in what they are. Because them come and them give an in-quality performance of vocals in the studio. And you have to go through a lot. When it comes to Jahwyz and mixing Jahwyz vocals, we never needed to do much. We never need to put a whole heap of plugins. We never need to put a whole heap of melodyne or auto-tune, none of them things. And for that speaks volume. That speaks volume because when an artist get the rhythm, and we now hear say he must sing too flat, he must sing too sharp, he must sing between key. When we not hear none of that, we just get song, put harmony on it, harmony sing and come, and them now say, mute him here, sir, mute him there, so, or he must sing flat this. You not get none of that. You just get harmony come sing, song mix. We don't put no bag of plug in on vocals, so vocals sound like it mechanical. So you find out, say, that in itself, tell you, say, the art is good. When I work from a technical standpoint, the art is good.
Nice.
So all the artists need to know, acknowledge that, put in the work, and just make things happen.
Nice. So you did mention that Hinagi no trouble on the technical side. One other thing I want to ask you is that some artists are difficult to work with, not technically, but just in terms of their personality and all them thing there. How did you find working with Jahwyz?
We go through it with the artists with a strong personality, them, but I think is a live and let live situation. So we have the pleasing individuals and we have the disgruntled ones, because we work with the likes of the people who pass and the ones who are still living. Bunny Ruggs, Bunny Brown, everybody. You can name the biggest names. Where we work with most of them because we are engineer for Sly and Robbie. Right? We work with some names like even what's his name? Carl Douglas, his name, Kung Fu Fighting. We work with all the names you can mention, but the point of that try to make is some make you work easy and some make you work difficult. Jahwyz is one of them man they know when I never recorded it. But when you get the recording, you never have to send it back and say do it again. Or correct them 2 lines there, fix the part. You never forgot through that. So that in itself tells us that the artist take pride in their work when must stand out for it.
Nice.
Add to.
Nice. All right. Tonto.
Yeah, man.
How do you see the future for your youth, Jahwyz?
Yo, no 2 ways, the future bright. Remember them youth, them man here, grow with son for him. My baby stomach, son, I eat him right too, And this man live among, me I tell you, artist after artist. A man like me, he hear me song rehearse every day for me, my baby. Even if you remember Yogi Doggy.
Yeah, he did mention Yogi Doggy too from the beginning of the interview.
Yeah, Yogi Doggy, well, I tell me in the yard, Lion, Malakots, one leap of artists pass through the yard where this youth, it's like we hear that sound, a big sound in the yard. If we not play the dub plate, we are playing guitars and things. So this youth here has zone, artists over artists from a mother pregnant here.
So
right for me, mother suffer. So we don't have no doubt for this youth here to rise to the occasion to be great. We don't have no doubt because them youth here wholly for artists. This youth here, see for me, my baby, my leg with them, we sit with them, we attack, reasoning, sound, everything. So the youth have the spirit. So I remember saying, in father, I'm a musician.
Yeah.
Question Rankin is not just a singer. He's a DJ, he's a singer, he's a player of instrument. He's my bass player, that.
Yeah, man. So Tonto, if I say, right, as I've been saying for a while now, that Jahwyz is Ghana's hottest reggae dancehall export at this point. And if I also say that he represents the future of the genre in Ghana, do you agree with me on that?
100,000%. 1,000%. For me, I hear him. Me, I tell you, like from day one, me hear the youth sound. Me say, wow, what a thing. We couldn't even believe that he's a Ghanaian artist busting up like that. You know? So, trust me. So, the little I know is my own youth. Wow. The little I know is the same youth who grew around me. Turn up like this. I didn't wonder. Look, we don't have no doubt because their man here have the thing. You might have the vibes, you might have the teaching, you might have everything because,
all the components, all the elements, right?
All the components, all the consciousness. You remember saying I'll be a Rasta.
Yeah. And like I said, like I said a while ago in the interview, right? Jahwyz has, like we just said, all the qualities, all the elements, all the different components to come up as a good, great artist. But personally, I am most impressed with how spiritual and how mature his lyrics are. You know, like when you hear the man, the poetry in his music, and it's not just raw poetry, it's poetry that evolves a sense of spirituality in you. If you listen to Rally Round, if you listen to My Race, and right now, the Coming of Jah, like you cannot, it doesn't get any better than that. And sometimes you wonder how a young person like this can get so, like, so mature lyrically. It's amazing. It's amazing. Jahwyz. Jaman, you did it? Jahwyz.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm there.
All right. So tell us a little more about, I know say for the past couple minutes now we've taken the wind out of your sail, just to, it's your interview. Let's come back to you for a second. So tell us a bit about the Coming of Jah track there. What are your plans for it? Where do you see it going?
Yeah, man. From the start, the song already pick up already, because from you link the song, I go down the comment section and see the reaction.
Yes.
People love it, and
yes,
even in my Facebook, and I have so many messages coming in.
Yes, and let me take a quick second to big up Kwesi Rankin Jr. Before I forget. It will not be fair if we don't big up that man there. Kwesi Rankin Jr. Enough respect. That no. Yes.
My older brother.
Yes. It's your bigger brother or your younger brother?
My older brother.
Older brother. Yeah, man. Respect. Yeah, man. So go through.
Yeah, man. So the song, man. The song, bad, bad. Down to the quality, the delivery, everything, the mix. The bass, I have for me a lick the tune, then they go crazy and I feel like, I yard already, I feel like already there, man, the song bad and all the artists are really wicked. You can't skip one song. What you mean, man? Me appreciate for that class. Yeah, man. And this me want to hear,
So what? Yeah, man. What do you have to say to man called Milan from Another One Production and Big Shane from Forever Music? Because through them we have this big bad tune. Talk to me.
Yeah, man. Well, all I have to say is, I give thanks for the time, and the energy where Shane put in to make this work a success, And Another One Production for the link up, over the years, this man has put in so much energy and trying to put Jahwyz on the right spot.
Yeah, man.
And me can't be ungrateful. Can't be a mother dog,
Nah.
And respect must be due, I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I do have all these two personalities, and all the comments where Shane passed through the interview, I mean? It really motivates me, and because down here in Ghana, like the try water down the thing. and don't want to support the thing, but for a big personal like Shane to come in and clarify the thing and make people understand, say, you know what I mean? It's how you take it, you know what I mean? Either good or bad, you know what I mean? It's about the song, you know what I mean? And kind of people love talk too much and, you know, feel like, say, the man too copycat and in our sound original and thing, you know what I mean? We must try and support our own thing and build the thing. Even if the Jamaicans are, appreciating what a Ghanaian like me is doing, how much more you?
Yeah.
Rather than water the thing down.
Let me say something.
Go through, Shane. Go through.
As it relates to what people have to say, I want to say something. We always remember, because growing up in Jamaica as a youth in music, you ever get fight, especially when people know your work. Seeing because your work becomes a threat to people. And what we have to understand is this. If you're not good, you're not getting no attention. Whether negative or positive. But if you're good, you're going to get attention. People not pay non-progressive mind, and people not pay people when I have any kind of work to them, they not pay them no mind. You have to have some sort of work. People always look for me. Me and my brethren say, in a life, them call the race of life. But it is the same thing like you're up on a track. You are 8 lanes, sometimes 9. If you cross over in a lane, you get disqualified. So you stay in your lane and you keep steadfast on the journey ahead and the finish line or the aim. Yeah. The person who always fail, the person who always fail and have some comment to make is because they're behind you.
Wisdom.
If them in the race, them have to behind you. If them can't see you unless they're behind you. You can't see them because they're behind you. So I said that to say this. Use the criticism to motivate yourself. Always use them criticism there to motivate yourself, because self-worth is what it is. Because you can't when I say no, you can't depend on people to motivate you or motivate what you're about. You have to do that for you. So when people come and I motivate you, it's either you accept it or no. So some just come to give me a props because they see the thing I go on. You will identify them. But you just know so you motivate yourself before anybody else motivate you. You know what I mean? You don't really need the naysayers and the negative energy. You just do what you need to do to excel. Because the people who sit and talk is because they're not progressive themselves.
Deep. That is some deep advice. That is wisdom. All right. So Jahwyz, any tours, any shows, anything on the horizon?
Yeah, man, we're there. But no, we're just a record, and you know, all of them things they're in the pipeline. So you know what I mean, when the time is due, yeah, man,
nice.
We would post and you know,
Nice.
Yeah.
And all of you listening, you know, all the promoters and everybody doing the listening, I think it's about time to bring Jahwyz on an international tour. Personally, I think that the Ministry of Arts and Culture and Tourism and whatever they call it, this is where you should be putting your money. You understand? It's a good product to send out, you know, and bring Jahwyz on all these other, you know, shows and performances and everything going on around the world where we have the Ghanaian artists, them moving and everything, because he's going to make us look good. You understand? So yes, that's my humble plea. The Ministry of Tourism and all them thing there. And personally, I would like to get involved to even put a package like that together and present it to the ministry, because it is their work. They need to do that. Yeah, man. We give thanks. Before we go, any last words? Let's start from Tonto.
Yo, basically my last words go to my younger brother there, Jahwyz, see? Jahwyz keep focus and, you know, you see how we did it that time there? Yeah. Keep rehearsing, put up the lyrics, put up more, write more lyrics, keep focus. And two, don't listen and react to the negative comments where people are saying. When you react to it, you end up losing. The energy you're supposed to build yourself with, you use that energy responding to them. So just whatever negative you come, take it and build it on it. Use it like a stepping stone. You know, when you're up on road and whatever stone where you bump up, and you reach the water place, you use the same stone to step up and walk across the water. I saw you have to use it, you know, the negative part of them thing there. So they do the same thing to us. They water us down them time there. But we still cut and got through, and we became whatever we became, right? So keep focused. You are on the right path. You have the right tune. I mean, you write the keys good. You sing good on the key, and then so use that and build and continue. Don't listen and don't let any negative thing draw you back and get cut off argument with people. Cut that out. Don't cut off argument with people, because people will always join because when they see your talent, right? Yeah. The kind of talent you have in Ghana, you're gonna get a big fight because there's always somebody wanting little artists who are out of key to be in your position.
All right.
I'm talking about experience. So don't listen to that. Just go on. You're on the right road. Just keep going. The road is not smooth. It's rocky and foggy, but don't let nothing hold you back. Same?
Yeah, man. I think that's great advice too.
I'm proud of you, but
finish up, Tonto.
Yeah, like basically like
proud of you.
I'm saying we're really proud of you, and you step in it right. But the next thing, how is your family thing? We're gonna talk about that later, right? We'll link up later, and we'll talk about family. Yeah, man.
All right. And you know what Tonto just said though, Jahwyz, because there's some things I intentionally did not talk about because I did not want to waste your time with. But my ears are on the ground, and I hear that there's some couple artists in Ghana who's been actively trying to do some negative things and things like that. Listen, man. The advice that Big Shane and Tonto gave you. You understand? Keep your focus. I really love what Big Shane said. He said, if somebody's seeing you, it's because they are behind you. That's a big quote. You understand? So keep your focus. Don't look back and get distracted by all the negativity. You understand? Because people who know your work. And people who don't, they don't belong anywhere near you. You understand that? Yeah, man. Big Shane, last words.
Yeah, them step on the road of life, we got to be some militant and the same thing. We got to be some. But man, it's you can't live in the king quality and don't know. See? You can't live in the quality of the king and don't know. So you can't depend on people for work. You cannot depend on people for that because it's the king, the policy that depends on the peasants who know the work, then it will be their king. So I think based on the interview and the listening, the most level of insecurity comes with the acceptance of the Ghanaian people. So Jahwyz can kind of understand that. Everybody wants to be accepted by the nation of people. because I love them and spread and they want to be accepted, spreading love and spreading the righteous message. And you can tell you, it's a narrow road of righteousness, Stefan. Yeah, I'm telling you, very strong. Accept the few people. Yeah, because I'm saying the Almighty say I'm coming to the last sheep and usually never come to everybody. So we need to accept the people who accept we. And love the one who will not accept it because the way that destruction and destruction. Brad! So just go and feed the focus and start the destruction.
Yes. Yeah, man. True. True. Give thanks, Big Shane.
Distraction, feed the focus.
Nice. Give thanks. Give thanks. Jahwyz, before your last words, though, let me ask you, how do people access your music and how do people connect with you on social media? Drop your links, man.
Yeah, man. The name is Jahwyz. 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 on Facebook. But then you can Google Jahwyz, JAH, capital letters, right? WYZ on Google, and then it will link you to directly to all Jahwyz songs and all streaming platforms, Spotify, Amazon,
Nice.
and all.
Nice. And now let me also ask you, because I've seen your name spelled different ways. Back when we were doing the Where the Money Rhythm, and I was, digging up some information about you and things like that. Sometimes you came up as JAH space WYZ. How do you yourself spell your name? Is it spaced out or it's one word, Jahwyz?
Yeah. It's spaced out, But then on Facebook, it's one word,
Okay. So the actual spelling on, say, the streaming platforms is two words, Jah and Wise, right?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So last words, Kingman.
One advice.
All right, quick.
Keep the consistency with the name and all.
Yes, it's important. It's very important.
Remember, it's a brand. It's a brand.
Yes.
And you don't go about with Nestle, right? With Nestle and a product and it look different.
Yes, that's great advice.
Right in Goodyear and a product and it look different somewhere else. So keep the momentum of the brand, consistency right through. So if it's the space, edit the one on Facebook and put it in the space. Just to eliminate confusion and keeping consistency. When them see a brand, them identify anywhere.
Good advice. Very good advice. All right. So last words, Jahwyz.
Yeah, man. I got pick up the radio culture, radio reverbs, and the whole thing for hosting Jahwyz, and pick up Shane for your time and the advice and the encouragement, to carry on. Pick up Raston too. For the advice same way, yeah. Pick up Milan, another one out of
Yes.
Pick up Jahwyz. Yeah, man. Pick up the Ranking family. Pick up everybody we are tuning and for your time and love, and we're not stuck in this, we keep the eye on the road, and we make sure we bring the positive vibes and spread the love around, and make this world a better place, for our transition. Yeah, man. Big up Chris Ranking, up there, big up
Foundation.
One love, yeah. Big up. The Ranking family, say salute, love. Big up Jahwyz, love for hosting,
Every time.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks. And like I said to you off air, I told you it's not difficult to promote a good product. It's not hard at all to promote a good product. If the product is not good, that's when you have to talk and boss a vein and boss a sweat and everything there. If the product is good, you do very little to push it. And that is the story of this track here called The Coming of Jah, which we are going to leave you with. Blessed love, people. My name is Jah, beloved anointed. And this has been Reggae Reverbs. Give thanks, Big Shane, out of Jamaica, forever. Music, production, one away. Respect. Big up your structure, man, like Ras Tanto. Give thanks for passing through. and for everybody who was doing the listening on modernghana.com, on ghnewsnow.com, on the app via Radio Culture, and also who are watching us on YouTube live. We give thanks for life. We give thanks for everything. As we go out now, we are leaving you with a song of Jahwyz. Who else? This one we call The Coming of Jah.
I mean, I see no past play rewind. You're tuning to Reggae Reverbs with Jah Beloved and Radio Culture. Jahwyz say keep the fire burning. Jahwyz wanted to be praised. Come up with so never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way. Give thanks for the sunshine. Give thanks for the rain. Jah children never fought. Jahwyz coming our way. Give thanks for the sunshine. And to him I man pray. Jahwyz gonna take us through the storm. And only him shall guide me home. For too long we are each up in a room. Jah children tired and come home. Jah come for free from the Babylon cage. Pushing off the axe wine to the Eden gate. The dragon and the eagle and the buffet get stay. Open the over stand never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way. Give thanks for the sunshine. Give thanks for the rain. Jah children never first. Jahwyz coming our way. Give thanks for the sunshine and to him. Jahwyz wanted to be praised. Come up creating.
Yes, indeed, like I did say, we give thanks every time. Because the interview went a little overboard, we are going to push the chart show up about 30 minutes. It's going to be at 11 o'clock Texas time, 11 o'clock in Jamaica, 3 o'clock in Ghana. No, I think it's going to be 4 o'clock in Ghana, actually. But yes, please do tune in again for the top 10 GH Reggae Dancehall chart show. Last week we did have man called Black Prophet at number 1. Is he going to be able to hold on to that spot? Or is he going to be nudged out by another artist? Do the tuning in and I will be doing the presenting. So in half hour, let's reconvene for the top 10 GH Reggae Dancehall show. My name is Jah Beloved, anointed, one away, one love every time.
Give thanks for the sunshine, and to him I man pray. Holy Mount Zion city and west, for we come and walk with Jah to Jah land. In a Jah kingdom and there so we belong. Judgment will be taken. Conspiracy is the time you play. Full time Babylon has been the captain. And I'm the children son, Jahwyz in Ocean. The earth's right for ruler. And we will be forever loving Jah. And we will be forever loving Jah. And give thanks for the joy of living. Give thanks for the air that we breathe. Gratitude is a most of giving. The most I conquer, I'll never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way. Give thanks for the sunshine. Give thanks for the rain. Jah children never fought. Jahwyz coming our way. Give thanks for the sunshine and to him I man pray. Jahwyz wanted to be praised. No man better than John. A Jah alone around things. In all my darkest night, on my brightest days, I give thanks and give praise. So never you're not friend. Jahwyz coming your way.